Hello, my name is Richard Heenan, and this is my EDU 526 Week 3.1 graded assignment presentation dealing with challenging personality scenario. My scenario that I'll be covering, or my personality that I will be covering, is the must-win personality for the purpose of this presentation from Appendix 6 in LTC 714 text. In the given scenario within the text, it says that a parent is in your office and he is suggesting that you relieve the head football coach of his position at the school. He says that if you don't do this, you need to know that he is very good friends with the president of the school board, suggesting that if you don't relieve the head football coach, he'll have it done one way or another. The initial response within the text is to start probing calmly for more information as to why this parent thinks that we should relieve the head football coach of his position. Now, before jumping into the rest of the scenario, I'd like to look at a few things that are important to remember when dealing with a must-win behavior and trying to manage a situation. So the text says that it's important to remember that this challenging personality finds it important to be right or to win each and every time. So as long as this individual is winning on their terms, the environment will remain calm, but it will still have that unpleasant feeling because of the tension that's inherently there. Now, when this individual perceives a lack of commitment to his or her goals or point of view by another leader or decision maker, employee, or colleague, then they may resort to an unpleasant but directed outburst in an attempt to get even. This expression or outburst will probably focus on the individual or the individuals that are perceived to have prevented or slowed achievement of the goal. In response to this kind of behavior, the text says that we should maintain a calm demeanor and allow for this person to blow off their steam or quote unquote empty their container. And in doing this, we should try to control our own emotions, and if we need to, we can interrupt them in order to try and calm them down or ease the situation. Looking back at the scenario from the text, the father of the player comes in demanding that the head coach be relieved of his duties with the school, and calmly the athletic director begins to probe for more information as to find out why this father is thinking this way. And some things that the father says and has cited as reasons for replacing the coach are his inability to motivate players based on what he's heard from his son and other parents. Says that this coach does not develop scholarship athletes, so their skill level isn't where it needs to be to receive scholarships for college. And he talks about how his son should be one of those athletes that is receiving a scholarship, yet he has had no inquiry from a college. He cites the lack of winning under the head coach and a subpar lifting and conditioning program in the off-season, and says that if they had the lifting and conditioning programs of their rival schools, that they would be the best in the area. Throughout this interaction, the AD calmly probes that challenging personality parent for more information. He maturely responds back to him using factual and accurate information and sheds new light on some situations. He talks about the goal of high school athletics versus college athletics and how we have restrictions. We're not able to give scholarships to athletes, so we have to work with what we have. And he begins to shed some light on the evaluation process, saying that it's not just up to him to hire new coaches and find replacements, that it is a team effort. There's a hierarchical manner of doing this, and I believe the way he handles the situation is perfect, and the father probably left there with a new perspective on the whole situation, or hopefully he did. Looking at how I would address the scenario myself, I believe I do it in much the same way that the athletic director in this scenario has done. I would start by doing as the text says and maintain a calm demeanor and try to keep my emotions under control no matter what the reaction of the parent may be. Along those lines, I would also probe for more information, as this athletic director has done, to find the root cause of these feelings that this parent is having. Maybe find an easy solution right off the bat. Whenever I do speak, I would speak from a base of facts and accurate data. I'm talking only from my point of view and not a point of view of maybe another administrator or the coach himself. And once we've kind of discussed things, I would offer a next step solution that has a time frame on it. But it's important to remember that that time frame should be something achievable, and I shouldn't be setting something that is unrealistic to achieve. This way that we can make the parent feel like we are going to get some things done, because hopefully that's what we're going to do, is fix the problem and find this mutual agreement between both parties that leaves everybody satisfied. This concludes my challenging personalities scenario video, and I thank you for watching.